Hey guys, what's going on? So we're going to do a really quick video here for the Exostars. Now, this is just going to be you start turn 1, you hit repeat, and you just come back later guide. So this is for the people who are super lazy and don't feel like remembering a whole bunch of turns, turn orders, and turn rotations. Okay, so I'm going to pull the gear up on screen right now. Alright, so the gear is going to be scrolling through, so you'll be able to get it a little bit easier, and I'm just going to talk about stuff, okay? So for Runda, who is a free unit that comes from doing Season 4 story, Runda does the cover skill and provoke skill. Runda has evasion, 20% light immunity, and 20% dark immunity, and status ailment immunity. In fact, the whole team has 20% light and dark immunity and status ailment immunity. That's the normal status ailments. Stop, poison, paralysis. Forget stop. Stop's not in there. Poison, paralysis, confusion, stone, that sort of thing. It will not be including stop, charm, berserk, frog, things like that. So just the regular status ailments we need to be immune from on the whole team, and 20% light and dark resistance. That way, whenever Draconian Princess Fina does her light and dark resistance buff, it brings everybody up to 100%. Runda has full evasion, so whenever he runs out there and covers, and gives the rest of the team 50% general mitigation. The general mitigation cures the, well, doesn't cure, but it brings down the AoE damage that the boss does. General mitigation is the only thing that's going to bring that damage down. So he does 50% general mitigation on his cover, so fantastic. 2 birds, 1 stone. And then we're going to just use our 2 DPS, and they're just going to be chaining the same skill all the way through the fight. You can change the skill for them if you're doing them once you get to the second fight and switch them to the fire moves instead of the light moves, and that'll go a little bit faster, but you really don't have to. Okay, so we have Runda. He's got Wrapping Bandages, Zodiac Estrion, Hairpin of Purity, Thief's Vest, Portal Charm, Galbana Lilies, Runaway, Danger Against the Blood Pumping, A Brother's Sentiments, Pure White Blessing, and Vengeful Blow, and Carbuncle. Draconian Princess Fina has Galbana Lilies, Bahamut Synergy, Phoenix Synergy, Ribbon, Bahamut, and a Kooky Chef. You want to make sure everybody has at least 1200 HP, by the way. That's also important. Make sure everybody has at least 1200 HP. Alright, on our star player Titus, we have Masamune, Bruce's Dark Hat, Glacial Battle Garb, Moonshade Earring, Warlord's Leg Gauntlets. We have lots of Human Killer because all 3 bosses are human. We have Warrior of the Crystal, Tomoe versus Gravy because it also is a free vision card that gives us Human Killer. And actually the Esper should be Asura. I didn't put the Esper on the list, but it's Asura. Alright, you can see it on the actual game over there. We have Waka, who is just there for HP. You can slot any unit in there, and I threw a vision card on him. You totally don't have to. He just needs to have 1200 HP and enough MP refresh, and the light dark resistance and the status ailment immunity. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go in. On my particular build for Waka, he's getting the status ailment immunity from the vision card, so it's not showing on the little builder thing there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in. Bow! Let's go. Okay, so it's a pretty simple rotation, as in you pick it the one time and then hit repeat forever. Okay, so options, you go down here, you select all battles, and then repeat last sequence. Okay, so we're going to select Runda. Runda's going to triple cast and do cover physical, which boosts attack, defense, magic, and spirit, reduces damage taken for himself and all allies, and then does a physical cover. We're going to do Runda Laser for an attack magic break and restores MP to himself, and then we're going to do a provoke. Okay? Then with Draconian Princess Fina, we're going to do double Lotus Magic, Manatopia for some MP recovery for everybody, make sure they stay topped off, and Divine Veil for the light and dark resistance and a heal. Okay? Star player Titus is going to do... Now, on this fight, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, and we'll just do a whole skip forward for the rest of the video. So for this first fight, it's only weak to ice and light, so I'm just going to be doing triple quick flash chaining, okay, to get that light, okay? But on the second fights, I'm going to switch to slice and dice fire and then spiral cut twice. So for the second fights, the second wave 2 and wave 3, it's going to be slice and dice once and then spiral cut twice. But for this first boss, it's going to be quick flash 3 times. Okay? And then for Waka, for the first boss, it's going to be his quad, water ball, and then finish off with a defense reduction from attack blitzball shot. And on the second and third waves, he's going to do triple, and we're going to switch him to just doing triple blitzball shot. Okay? So on fights 2 and 3, just triple attack blitzball shot. Okay? Alright, so we're going to do first wave, which is water ball 3 times, and attack blitzball shot once. Okay? So it doesn't look like it does a whole lot of damage there because it did the defense break afterwards. So we'll go to turn 2 and you'll see the actual setup. Okay? So what we have to do to get it on a repeat function is we hit reload. Since we've now got all the skills selected, wait for it. Go ahead and have those two do their skills, and then hit Star Player Titus and Waka at the same time. So Star Player and Titus have done their chaining at the same time. We hit repeat, and then we sit back and relax. This is the easiest part. You just sit back and enjoy it. Now, repeat, what it does is it takes the last action you did with your units, and it just applies that for, like, continuous. The only reason it breaks is if you run out of mana. So that's why we have enough MP recovery on Waka. So he does not run out of mana, and everybody else. We're doing MP recovery on Draconian Princess Fina as well. So this will continue through the rest of the battle, and that's going to be the whole fight. You don't have to do anything else. You get up, you go get coffee, you come back, and the fight's beaten. You have all missions done. Easiest one out there. All you have to do is set turn 1, hit repeat, and then come back later. It's pretty easy. Alright, now, if you are doing the switching to fire on turn 2, because you want it to go a little faster, or wave 2, you want it to go a little faster, that's imbue fire once with Titus, and then do spiral cut twice. And with Waka, you switch to attack blitzball shot 3 times. And that's it. But you don't change Runda and you don't change Dark Fina whenever you switch to that. So let's just skip forward. So, here we are, last turn. This is going to finish it off, and we're still just using repeat. It's just the repeat function. Been continuing. We went off. We cooked lunch. We had a nice lunch. We came back, and boom, Exostars are defeated. All missions accomplished. No problem. Thank you, auto repeat function. You're amazing. I hope this guide helps you guys out. If you don't have Runda, like you haven't gotten Season 4 yet, you can switch Runda out for Daisy. If you have better DPS than Titus and Waka, please switch them out for whoever you want. You could use literally anyone. You're just hitting auto repeat. Remember that the bosses are only really weak to light. All three of them. The first one is weak to light and ice. The second two are weak to light and fire. Okay? Hope this guide helped you guys out. Much love and peace.